it's Dusty Martin with Platinum Living Realty. Today I'm going to answer a question I see asked all the time. It is, when is the best time to buy a house in Arizona? Buckle up, I'm going to give you the scoop. All right, so let's just get right to it. There's a lot of talk in the market about a correction. Some people are screaming that there's going to be a crash. There's other people saying, oh my God, we're going into a buyer's market. There's all kinds of crazy stuff being said out there because, yeah, our inventory is up. But when I say it's up, I mean it's up from where it was a couple months ago, which was practically nothing. So today, as of this recording, we have right about 7,900 homes listed in the Arizona Regional MLS in Maricopa County. Now, that sounds like a lot, but when you're talking about a metropolis of almost 5 million people, 10% of which probably need to move, either buy or rent this year, that's not enough, and it's nowhere near enough. To be in an even stable market, in our market, we need somewhere between 25 and 30,000 listings. So in other words, we need like more than 3 times the amount of homes on the market than we have right now. Now there's current people saying, oh, but at the rate things are increasing right now, we could be in a buyer's market by the end of the year. And that's when you need to say, hold up, time out. You're trying to predict the future, and the numbers can't do that. What they can show you is trends of the past. And trends of the past show that through the summer months, June, July, and August, those are our slow months in Arizona. Why, you might ask? Well, take a look outside. It's triple-digit heat. It's in the 110s, 115s, and it's going to get hotter before it gets any better. And to be honest, everybody's on summer vacation somewhere else. Why? Because it's hot. So if you're looking to buy a home in Arizona, traditionally, and in theory, you'd want to be buying a home when you have the least amount of competition, right? So right now is actually the best time to be out pounding pavement. Why? Because it's hot and nobody else wants to do it. So the only people out right now are the people who absolutely have to move. They're up against deadline, their rental contracts are up, or they've already got their home sold, pending, under contract, and that deadline to move, to give possession to the new owner is looming. Others are moving here for a job and they have to be here by a certain date. So those are the only people. Meanwhile, everybody else who wants a new home but doesn't necessarily need it right this second, those other people are out on vacation. They're in San Diego. They're up north in the cooler weather camping, and they're just not here worrying about pounding pavement in 115-degree heat with monsoons looming in the horizon. So they're not going to be out there. So if you're thinking of buying, the greatest time to do it in Arizona is right now. June, July, August, before the snowbirds come back, before back to school season kicks off. Because once those routines get back into sync, once our snowbirds come back, and once it cools off, you're going to have a lot more competition for these homes. So keep that in mind, but also keep in mind and be very mindful of the fact that, yeah, there's going to be a lot of talk about a recession, but a recession is only a contraction in the economy, not real estate per se, but the economy in general for 2 quarters in a row, 6 months. That's all a recession is. So you need to remember not to confuse recession with depression, or the word recession with the sky is falling, right? Everybody's got PTSD from the Great Recession that we saw in 2007, 8, 9, and we need to be mindful of what that means for us. So inventory historically is still crazy low for our market and for what we need to be anywhere near a balanced or stable market, let alone a buyer's market. And we won't be able to tell if we're truly trending in that direction until September or October, when things cool down and our market starts to pick back up like it normally does. So June, July, August, they're going to be the worst months, always are, with the highest inventory and the least amount of buyers. Nevertheless, If you're looking to buy a home in Arizona, it is still a seller's market, very much so. It's just the seller's market that we saw in, say, 2019 or the end of 2019. We're under 8,000 homes active for sale right now. And when you think about that number, that's the number we were screaming and freaking out about in 2019 that was way too low and we didn't have enough inventory. So keep that in mind. Will you still see the 10 or 15 offers? Probably not, and only on lower priced homes or the super hot properties in each given location around the valley that is the most desirable. What you'll probably more likely see is maybe 2 solid offers or 4 if it's a really smoking hot deal. But during the summer, even last year, this time when we had a lot less listings, even during this time last summer, there were economists and agents out there who were screaming that we were going to be in a buyer's market by November. And guess what? That didn't happen. And why? Because Arizona real estate is seasonal and our season slows down every summer. If you want to know what it looks like on the buying front for you and your price range and what area you're looking to be in, or if you're wondering what your home might sell for and how long it should take to sell in today's market in your neighborhood, go ahead and give me a call at 480-717-9405 or visit my website at dustymartinrealtor.com.